guys, and welcome back to my stories. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of the three girls with magical powers. So, let's get started. There was once a scientist and his wife was dead. So, he was really upset because he didn't have any children. He wanted girls to be his children, but he didn't know how. So, one time he was happy because it was his birthday. So, he had nothing, he had no kitchen, so at that time his kitchen was all messed up. So he said, why don't I use the lab to make my own lab to make this cake? Then he went to the lab. When he was making the cake, he was putting the eggs on some other stuff, doing like this, and accidentally there was a glass here and it was cold on it something, it's a black water or something, and if it go on this cake, it would make something really bad. So he was doing like this, and then he hit it by mistake, and all the water came inside the cake. At first, he was shocked, and he did his face like this. Then, after like 5 seconds later, when he saw three cool girls, still new and normal. So, one she was wearing pink, and one was wearing blue, and one was wearing green. So he was shocked, like, what are you? And their hands were like circle, and their legs too. I don't know how they used to walk, but they could fly, they could put lasers out of their eyes, they can run with great speed. I don't know, but just don't ask me. So then he just said, wow, did I just create another human beings? I am a god, he told himself. But when everybody knew that the scientist created the girls, they all in the beginning treated him as a god. But from that day he said, no experiment, not a single experiment or anything in my lab should fail. He brought a monkey one time, and he made something crazy to him, and he brought more and more many animals and people. But after 2 years later, when the girls were in the school, one day he heard in the news all that there's a giant monkey that's attacking everybody, and his name is Jujo. So he was shocked. Oh my god, this is the monkey that I infected 2 years ago. Oh my god, he was shocked. Then he saw another, and another. Then he saw green humans. That's the humans that I needed to give them less sickness, but instead he made it worse. Everybody was angry to that scientist so much, and they said to him, fix what you've done and remove all these guys, or you're gonna die. So they said, you have 3 days. You make a mistake, you die. So he told the girls, leave the school for now. I need you to protect me. But the girls just didn't listen to him and started playing hide and seek while in the air. So he said, girls, please, I'm gonna die. When they heard the word die, they came to him and said, right on the way. They defeated many enemies, but then that Juju monkey hit 3 of them just with his both arms like this. They were hit really hard in their head, and they said, I think we must die, but not here. And then they went to the space in a half minute. They were in the speed of light, okay? So then they went on the moon, and they were trying to sleep, but they couldn't, because they saw what's happening to the earth. It was like dying. So the girl wearing green was like strong, so she said, I'm going to help Dad. You guys coming? Come. You guys don't want to come? Then stay here. I want to die with my father. And she went down straight to the earth again, and her body was full of fire, but she can handle it. The 2 guys also came after her, and they fought, and they got their scientist back happily. As for the town, the king said to him, you helped us all, and now I must reward you. He gave him a lot of money. And so the scientist changed his house from a normal house to a big palace. And he lived happily with his three little girls, and he lived happily soon after. But they told him never ever do any more experiments, so he quit his job and he had nothing to do. He just made new, more scientific exploring, but not creating. So that's how it ended. And that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you.